I have been watching some videos recently on narcissism and, reading my DSM-5 and just kind of getting myself in the know. I guess I need to go back and say this is Shana Trahan with the Trahan Therapy Center. I was so focused on the point in the topic. Anyway, we shape minds and change lives. So getting back to the topic. Today we want to talk a little bit about dating a narcissist. I just have some really basal information to share, but I think that if you're in this situation, that it's very important to find your way out. Dating a narcissist can be extremely unhealthy for the other party who is usually not a narcissist, okay? So, oftentimes in a narcissistic relationship, you'll find a balance of power differential. For example, let's just say you're dating this person, and you might say, well, hey, come over to my place today. And they have 1,000 reasons why they can't get there, but they always might expect you to do what they want you to do and come and be where they want you to be when they want you to be there. And part of this is controlling. I want to be in control of what we do. I want to be in control of my environment, but then that takes away you being in control of your environment. Okay, narcissists can do. I want to say what we allow them to do. Usually, they will have a pretty high IQ and come across as highly intelligent, and they can even show sometimes signs of empathy or that they care. So they can do things. For example, let's just say they might cook for you all the time, or they might wash your car all the time, or they might, do something to make you feel special. So you might have told them, hey, in a previous relationship, I wish this person would have done this or would have done that, or this is what was missing in a previous relationship. They might step right up to the plate and do all of those things that you said were never done before. And so at this moment, you're getting tied into a situation thinking, oh my God, this person's so kind, they're doing all these things. However, you're thinking also that maybe, this could lead to something bigger and greater. And for some narcissists, they do allow, they will marry people, they will allow it to get to a greater and a higher level, but it's still with them having a certain level of control in many areas. Oftentimes, some narcissists will try to not make you feel as good about yourself. So, for example, you might say, hey, I just got my hair done, I'm looking good. And they might say, oh, you still go to the same hairdresser? And maybe your hair looks great. But instead of them acknowledging and saying, wow, you look awesome, or you're so beautiful today, or whatever, they might say something that tends to detract from what's good. You might be taking classes and you say, oh, I got a couple of A's, but man, I got this one B, and I know I should have worked harder. They might say something to detract from the fact that you got the two A's and the B. Well, I know when I was in school, I always made A's. So how did you end up with that B? So you're sitting there taking these little hits because they're hitting you like tap, tap, tap. And it's really it's hurting your self-esteem, because part of you is like, hey, this person does all these great things, they're awesome, they're wonderful to me. And then the other part of you is, you feel happy with them, and then you're like, you feel a little sad, like, oh my God, why do they always find a way to detract from whatever's good with me? They will also attempt to make you feel less than, or that you don't know what you do know. So they will, you might say something like, oh, I read this article and the article said XYZ. So then they might come back and try to argue you on the point, possibly never even having read anything about that same topic. But the point is not to really be right in that moment as much as it is to make you feel like you're not right, or that you don't know what you're talking about. Also called gaslighting. So if you find that you are in a narcissistic relationship, usually very emotionally harmful, find your way out today. So I know that I'm speaking to people everywhere, but in Houston, you can definitely reach out to the Houston Area Women's Center, HAWK, or you can contact your local therapist. The thing though is that whenever you are thinking that you're going to move or be ready to move, that is going to probably have to be done very incognito, and they cannot know your plans, um, to keep yourself safe, um, and out of harm's way. But anyway, this has been a few moments with Shana Trahan at the Trahan Therapy Center, where we shape minds and change lives. Many blessings to you. If you do need to reach out to us, you can reach us at 844-724-2643. Thank you so very much. Make it a great day. Bye now.